Since mid-August, Maine has been dealing with a drought, and months later, the entire state is still facing it in some form. According to the most recent U.S. drought monitor, conditions range from moderate to extreme. It's really been having an impact. We just learned last week that the recent lack of rain cost Maine's wild blueberry producers close to $30 million this season. It's not just blueberries. Some people are concerned about the effect on Maine's water supply and how much the company Poland Spring is taking from the ground.
There was real frustration that I heard from people about, what Poland Spring is doing, and especially during a drought. I looked at the last couple of years of reports and found that they were increasing the pumping, at least in Freiburg in Denmark.
So Paul Blest, who you just heard from, is a producer for A More Perfect Union. It's a progressive, nonprofit news media organization. He says he found evidence that the company, Poland Spring, is pumping more water from springs than ever before, despite the drought. News Center Maine's Alex Haskell went to the company himself. Here's what he learned.
Freiburg and Denmark are two towns in Oxford County, which, according to the Maine Drought Task Force, has seen more reported dry wells this year than any other county in the state. It's also where Poland Spring gets some of its water from. Municipal data shows the company drew 35.9 million gallons of water this year from Freiburg between August and the end of October, the period during Maine's drought. That's a 28% increase compared to the same time last year. In Denmark, withdrawals during that period rose 8% over last year. But at the company's Hollis Spring in York County, water withdrawals actually decreased by 13% during that time frame. In a statement to News Center Maine, Poland Spring says in part, "We withdraw only an amount of water that a particular spring can sustainably support. Attention to the conditions of our state and compliance with our local permits is always a priority." In response to recent questions on this topic, independent licensed professionals have verified that Poland Spring withdrawals have not had an adverse impact on our neighbors or any other local resources. Looking at month-to-month withdrawals in Denmark during the drought, Poland Spring took 8.1 million gallons in August, another 7 million in September, and 7.9 million gallons in October. When asked about the trend, the company says, "When conditions become dry, we adjust and balance our water collection from our network of geographically diverse spring water sources across the state. As a result, in Denmark and at our other spring sources, our water use may fluctuate month to month, but is always managed for sustainability." During this year, as Maine experiences a drought, Poland Spring says overall its water withdrawals this year are comparable to last year. The company didn't share exact numbers, but says, in response to 2025 drought conditions, Poland Spring sourced water from springs across a wider geographic area as part of its dedication to sustainable water use. In Poland Spring, Alex Haskell, News Center, Maine.
The Maine Department of Environmental Protection provides oversight of Poland Spring. According to the DEP spokesperson, the department would only require a reduction in water withdrawals if water levels reach a specific level. They say that's not been reached yet.